Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back in. Happy Monday. I'm trying something a little bit different today. Where I was talking to somebody about this before I fell asleep. Um, so I realized that as much as I want to learn, or as much as I want to get that deathless run, and as much as it is true that every run is going to be different, I think it's important that I go into these places and I learn what is the scaling going to look like and what areas should I be a little especially careful around. So today we're doing the French run minus the deathless part. And actually, now that while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna set up a death counter for today, because what I want to do, I want to set up today so that we're still doing our best to not die. But if we die, we die. We count it, and like a hitless runner, we're gonna try and get, we're gonna alternate days, and I'm gonna try and get that death count as close to 0 as I can while still doing a full run, so that I can understand what it looks like to route all bosses with item checks. You know what I mean, right? Archie, I love that idea. I love the way you put it right there. That's fucking funny. In the most authentic French manner. Whoa. Automatic mod engine failed? Hang on. Huh. Wait. I'm getting a PB counter. So that's why I changed it to boss PB. And then today, or the next time I'm doing this run, it'll probably take me 2 days to do all bosses. But I will. Yeah, sorry, my brain is a little not working. Sorry, what the fuck is going? It's. Oh, so it just worked that time. Okay. My fault. Have fun, just came to say hi. I appreciate that, Archie. That was really weird though. The game would not launch. Thanks for the rat dance, Izzy. Yeah, that was a little weird. The it wouldn't load for a minute there. I crashed out. Okay, we need a name for this guy, because our deathless run is going to be Jean Lafitte. But what about our death run? You know what I mean. Non-permadeath run. I talked to somebody who does a lot of challenge and speedrunning of Elden Ring, and he kind of agreed with the idea that it's like, yeah, you still want to run deathless and you want to do your best to be deathless, but you also need a run that, like, where you allow yourself deaths and you allow yourself to get to the end to see all the scaling and everything. These are all kind of shit. Golden Vow. What are we naming this guy, though? I need a good French name here that really catches the catches our vibes. What would be the opposite of Jean Lafitte? Would it be Claque de Doix? Is this? I don't think it should be Claque. Doix is fingers. Jacques de Doix. I'm fucking with it. Alright. What is up? Izzy, Luxury, Gnome, Tank, Archie, if you're still here. What is up, everybody? I'm so sorry. I had to get through my thought. I had to get through what I was trying to say. Alright, so I'm still trying to do Deathless, right? Like, I'm still gonna play like Deathless. But I'm doing this a little bit to be able to ease some of the stress of it, because what's really bothering me is the lack of ability to, like, learn and progress further. Because I want to have a good understanding of, like, well, how set up do I need to be? You know what I mean? And then beyond how set up I need to be, is the question of, well, should I be leaving open a lot of item checks? Anyways. Considering how long my runs usually are, I'm expecting we're probably gonna make it, maybe to Stormvale, maybe just past Stormvale. Bugachiro, I hate seeing this goddamn tanky dude because I just beat the duo. It was not fun, yeah. Hey, good job beating the duo, though. Oh, we got an easy first boss. Long as it's... It probably is the one that summons guys. I know the one that summons the skeleton is particularly scary, but as long as we watch for where the skeleton's gonna spawn. Godskin Duo, who decided to put... Okay, so I think that Godskin Duo is a really cool fight. As far as it goes for duo fights within this series. Because I'll put it like this. So like the older duo fights that we have in the series, you don't really meet the bosses at all before you're just like, hey, and here's a duo fight, you know? So every other duo fight in the series, they don't like prepare you. This is the first duo fight in the entire series where it's like, oh, like you fight Noble and dude, I'm just not locked in. But that was stupid. I shouldn't be fighting this one. I could tell that I should just stop fighting it, but I'm bullheaded. The one that summoned, either way, I mean, Tibia Mariners, as long as they summon enemies, I just shouldn't be messing with them until I have a stronger weapon. Also, Swift Spear kind of sucks. Anyways, it's just, I think Godskin Duo is a particularly interesting fight because you fight Noble on his own in Volcano Manor. You fight Apostle on its own.
And I can also that you're not then why not? I am
Hang on. Smithing 3 and only 1. Okay. So you fight Noble in Volcano Manor, and you fight him in you fight him on the Divine Bridge of Liurnia. You fight the Apostle in the Windmill City, in the Windmill Village, and the bottom of Caelid Divine Tower. And you do both of these alone before fighting them together in the Godskin Duo fight. And I just think that that's interesting. A little delayed of each other, which leaves no room. It doesn't leave no room, it just leaves little room. It also just depends on your build. In the end, fighting them, you're probably going to be doing some damage tanking, and you want to damage tank Black Flame as little as possible, since it does percent health damage over time. Strength build with grafted ultra grace. That's a fun one. I get that. That's a fun one. Really good Ash of War. It's basically just an on-call, brief, Godric Great Rune. I feel like this would be a good spear if it had... Dude, this would be a good spear if it had a status effect on it, but it doesn't. So I just get this weird double slash on every R1. See what I mean? That's annoying. There's like a longer build up to a double hit that does less damage than if I just had a single fucking R1. Like that sword been with me through the whole game. Hell yeah. I mean, that's like half the fun, right? Is Elden Ring is one of these games you can pick up a weapon at the beginning of the game and finish it with that same weapon, or you can pick up a weapon, you know, right before the final boss, and it's still a really good weapon. I enjoy the randomizer runs because it's like don't get me wrong, dude. My first few runs, like, yeah, like I stuck by using like 1 or 2 different weapons, and I was using like dragon incants. Or I'd like to add spell casting into a lot of my builds, so when I can, I will. But as far as weapon only builds, like, I get it. A lot of the times, especially when you're like learning a game, you pick a weapon, and it's because you're learning the game. I reached a point for myself where I was like, I really want to experience more of what the game has, and so that's fucking Placidusax. So I started experimenting and trying a bunch of different stuff out, and then I realized, oh yeah, like, what if I just, randomizers? I'm forced to use weapons that I normally wouldn't. And now I am quite literally forced to use a bunch of weapons that I really don't feel like using. Also, that is fucking terrifying. Yeah, that was like half the fun when I started. Oh my. That's horrifying that I can still shoot that far. No, I get you though. There's nothing wrong with using one weapon for an entire playthrough. Are you kidding? Dude, I used to, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I used to speedrun Dark Souls. And in my Dark Souls speedrun, I only used the Gravelord Greatsword for the entire game. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just because you see me, like, I'll put it like this. Just because you see me play the game one way, don't feel like you have to do anything like that. I'm gonna die in one more hit. Works why I change it? Well, and especially if, like, I've put 700 hours into the game. Of course, I've tried a bunch of different shit. Like, how's it? Soul described it in such a good way. Where he was like, well, yeah, you're a fucking Elden Ring nut. Like, of course. Is that Yorm's machete? No. This is, remember Maneater Mildred? Is it in this game? No, it's not. But do you remember, like, Maneater Mildred? Or, I think it was still Maneater Mildred in Dark Souls 3, actually. Anyways, there's the butchering axe. Yeah, the giant cleaver. Yep. Yeah, the one where you, like, the skill is that you, like, sharpen it, and then you heal on hit, and it does a little extra damage. It's the same weapon. It's basically the same thing. Just with a slightly improved moveset, because Elden Ring. In the swamp, I remember. Yeah, well, in Dark Souls 3, she showed up as well. In that stupid fucking hallway area. I call it a hallway area because it's literally you enter on one end and then you go out the other end. But it's that stupid hallway area He's like behind. Yeah, it was that. It was the area with all the bird guys. Oh my god, what Road of Sacrifice. I fucking hated that area. I hate when they add stuff. Like, I get it. You have to make a pathway to get somewhere. But, like, fuck, I hated that. Played Dark Souls 3 like 6 times. Fucking nice. I probably played it... I mean, I played it way more than 6 times, but that's also because when I started playing... So I played it mostly on console. And then when I got a PC... Or I shouldn't say a PC, because... I was gaming on a laptop for a really long time, and it was like a really... shitty... like 2005 laptop. Which, no offense to my grandma, I got it from my grandma. And it's not like she's a fucking gamer, you know what I mean? She's not shopping for a gaming laptop.
This way, tarnished. May I
But it was like, it was just meant for me to be able to do schoolwork. But I pushed that thing to its limits. Oh, fuck.
Forgive me.
Right, well now I'm stuck with a torch. Played it on a laptop too. This laptop, it would crash when I went to go fight Nameless King. I never fought Nameless King until I was a man. I was born without frame rate. I never knew 60 frames until I was a man. It has. I think I eventually got a PS4 and I bought... Yeah, Nameless King with fog effects? Yeah. Yeah. I was born without frame rate. I never knew what frames looked like. Yeah, dude, the dark times. When all we played were browser games. Yeah, oh my god, dude. It was impossible. Like, you couldn't play the game. Sister Freed and Gale. Dude, okay, and I keep saying that, and I talked to somebody about it. Like, I watched somebody recently who was playing all of the Dark Souls games for the first time. And I agree with what she said. Like, I hate to admit it, but I think I understand it now from watching her play. And it's that Dark Souls 3 is not great on its own. But the DLCs are what really make that game what it is. Which is not great, because it's like, well, the base game should stand well on its own. And I think the base game is good. But, you know, anybody that's played it, when we talk about the game, all we talk about are, oh my god, Gale, Sister Freed, like, the Nameless City, or the you know what I mean. The Ringed City. Like, all the Ringed City armor and weapons, like, all of that is the peak of Dark Souls 3 that we all remember. Yeah, base game is decent, but yes, yeah. Dude, I swear to God. I think it's the same with Elden Ring, though. I don't know. I just feel like, with Elden Ring, I feel like the DLC was just a different game. I didn't finish it yet. Elden Ring base game, I think, stands really well on its own. That's, I mean, you know, it's we all have our DLC. We all have our different opinions. I agree, though, because I agree for this reason. And it's not that I think I don't think that the DLC is better than the base game of Elden Ring. The base game can stand on its own, and the DLC can stand on its own. Shadow of the Erd Tree could have been its own game. They could have made that as like if they made Elden Ring 2 Shadow of the Erd Tree, and that was, I mean, I would want more content, but I would want either more content or a lower price, because there is less content than the main game, but there is also so much content that it could be a standalone game. Hey, it was, yeah, the DLC is impressive.
It hurts.
Oh, it hurts. Okay, we know. Fuck, I'm sorry. But I can only listen to you moaning in pain so many times before I fucking lose it. There's a there's a merchant that I never noticed in this game. Fucking moans when you finish talking to him. Ooh, am I gonna be able to do this? I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do this right now. But I might be able to warp out after I kill the first one. Yeah, we mog out of there. Oh, fucking please, Mark. Ah! Out of my ear, bro. Alright, sorry, I just fucking, I listen to him every run now. I'm losing it. That's the other part, dude. Limgrave is driving me fucking crazy. I need to have a run where, like, I just, no resets. And you know what? I did this with speedrunning too. This was how I learned speedrunning, is that you have to do, I think, I was talking to, I'm gonna shout him out, because honestly, he deserves it, because he was really awesome for letting me pick his brain about this earlier today. So, it's the Luminoth, friend of the channel, friend of Waffles, specifically. Dude, what? I've never had that much trouble getting through here, but good to know. I need to be more careful there. Let's try that again. But you need to have days where you do a no reset run. It's good for the mental, because resetting is really... It's the reason why I got so tired of speedrunning, is because, like, you're just doing the same thing so many times. Which is what I love about randomizers, is that you're never doing the same thing. Dude, I deadass thought that the bear, like, jumped up here for a second. I was like, what? How? And to go up this way. Non-reset days are really good for the mental. As well as understanding the full run, keeping everything in picture. And you know, it's just like, cause like I've never made it past shit. I barely made it into Limgrave. I mean, I barely made it into Liurnia. And so I need to understand the kind of difficulty I should be expecting, because obviously every run is going to be different. But I need to understand like the difficulty I should be expecting when I get into Liurnia, and like, I don't know. I feel like understanding having different strategies for like everything in the game is so important for this run. Because like sometimes I get a good weapon and I'm like, oh my god, let's go kill bosses. And then other times I get a bad weapon and I get like this where I'm like, oh my god, let's not go kill bosses. Let's run away and find a new weapon. And those are like my idea of like the two basic strategies, which is you either rush the bosses or you avoid bosses until you have a weapon that you can actually use.
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height. Service.
Well,
Tarnished.
it's too bad that he doesn't count as a golden rune check. We'll carry on, and though we all... But yeah. Right, I need to shout out Lumi. Oh my god. He's such a sweetheart. He even shouted me out earlier, too. Lumi, just a cool guy. Speedruns Elden Ring. I love speedrunners. I really do. I don't know. Something about the way that they look at and think about games. It's a lot more fun to me. I never really got too into speedrunning. Maybe it's because I just developed unhealthy habits when I was learning speedrunning. I think I could get back to it someday. Just not anytime soon. Lumi's a really nice guy, though. He let me pick his head earlier about this idea. Because I was like, I am so tired of resetting. I am so tired of closing the game, re-randomizing, and starting back over from the beginning of Limgrave every single time I die. And he was like, well, you know, like, what's, like, he goes, what speedrunners do, right? He's like, what speedrunners do? We'll sometimes do, we'll set aside a day, or we'll do, like, every other day, and we'll do no reset runs, and then reset runs, and, you know, some days you're learning it, and you're just trying to, like, die, or, like, practice certain later game areas. And then some days you're actually trying to set a new PB. But like with the full rule set. It was kind of just nice to have that conversation with him and have that like validation of like, hey, yeah, no, like I think like that's a great idea. Because at the end of the day, too, and I mean this so much, because, like, yesterday, I stopped having fun at a point yesterday, and I was just, like, stubbornly pushing myself against, like, a wall. that I honestly had built up for myself.
I'm angry.
And I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with not having fun. I don't want to be not having fun while I'm doing this. And so, like, I might get upset with myself today when I die, but I'm not going to, like, rake myself over the coals and think about every single thing. I'm just going to go through the run. I'm going to analyze what areas I have trouble in, what areas I'm better in, where I need to pay a little more attention, where I can, you know, because I like to talk to chat while I'm gaming, right? Like, fuck, like this. And most of this is just a lot of running. And then I get to somewhere like here. Ooh, beast repellent torch. I don't think it helps me right now, but it's cool. And it's gone. Welcome in, Sam. Okay, let me get to a grace. But like I was saying, so I like to be able to talk to chat while I'm gaming. But I've got to accept that there are times where I need to kind of like focus more on the game than on chat. Like, boss fights, I need to just lock the fuck in and I need to stop talking to chat. I'm gonna drink my water while I'm doing this little run because there's nothing in between us in there. But I need to find the places where, okay, right here, I need to just shut up and focus instead of yapping. Otherwise, I will just keep yapping and not focus and die. Which, hey, Sam, yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm doing a run where I'm just allowing deaths, and I'm just counting my deaths, the same way that, like, a speedrunner will do full runs to learn, like, you know, practice all of the run. Or the way that a hitless runner, instead of giving up as soon as they get hit, they finish the run. They finish the run so they can practice those later areas. How you doing, Sam? I'm taking on a little bit of a new approach to how I'm trying to conquer this challenge. And so I'm gonna do... I don't know if I'm gonna do it, like...
Forgive me. To determine if you had. It seems
Hang on.
torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it as like alternating days, where like one stream I'm gonna be doing this run, and then another stream I'll be doing runs where I reset. But the idea is, I want to give myself days where I allow myself to die on a run. And then alternatively, I want to have days
No matter
where death is a reset. So that I can practice the beginning of the game area, absolutely. But also so that I can have a run where I can see ahead, obviously on a different seed, but I can see ahead and say, okay, so, like, you know, this is what I should be expecting in these areas. These are the locations that are dangerous, all that. I hear you, Sam. I'm pretty exhausted myself today. You want to talk about it? I'm here for it. You know, safe space, safe community, absolutely. If you don't want to talk about it, no worries. I'm also here for the vibes. So, were there any smithing threes? I didn't even think about that. No. No. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go sell a bunch of stuff, upgrade the, Oh, this guy.
Oh, welcome. I teach and explore so that one ensuring by the way. You most time you are well.
Nope, nothing I need.
May the goal.
Alright, talk to Gideon or else he'll never move.
Very well. It is set. You, a house, can remember you.
And we can get items from him later, which is important.
No matter.
We want to hang on to Sentry's torch. All right. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at the run. And because I want to get better at it instead of beating myself up like I did yesterday, this is our new strategy.
I suppose. Next time you don't try, just have it.
And I'm playing it in English, so I'm not losing my fucking mind to French. I feel like I could probably do Coastal Cave with this. Come on, buddy, get in the water. We want them standing in the water as much as we can have them. Alright, Sorcerer Rogier. God, you're annoying. Ooh, that makes him do a lot more damage. Holy shit. I need to Mog. Yeah. Yeah, I need damage upgrades. I need damage upgrades. I need to... Yeah. Yeah. These are good weapons, but at +0, I guess they're, well, they're definitely not good enough for Fia's champs, I should say. I think they're bosses I could take on. Not Fia's champs, clearly. I'm gonna go do some graveyard looting. I gotta remember that just because a boss is scaled down does not make them easy. Not to mention, Fia's champs is always just like, yeah, when you encounter them in the game, you can just overlevel them and beat the shit out of them. But like, regardless, 3 back-to-back NPC fights where one of them is a 1v3 is rough. Self-righteous suicide. Alright. Alright. Nothing too special, but some good runes. Yeah, also, just clarification. I'm really low on energy today. I got on because I said I was gonna get on, and I wanted to get on because I wanted to do more of this. But like, I recognize that I'm a little, shall we say, less entertaining than usual. Which also means I'm a lot more open today to any deeper conversation as well, I guess. Let me think. I know that I did check the graveyard up there, which means I never checked the graveyard in Southern Limgrave. I kind of want to go do that. I think I need to also help myself differentiate free early checks versus dangerous checks to do once I've leveled my health and weapons. Like, most of the graveyards are pretty free, especially the 2 over by the Church of America where you get the physic. But like, for instance, the one that I'm about to go to, well, first of all, the area that I'm about to go to check, these are not safe item checks by any fucking means. But also, if I'm doing these item checks, I really should do this one first instead of fucking with all the enemies before I do this. Because once you piss off the enemies down there, it gets a whole lot harder to do that. Okay, we have a +7 weapon now. That's nice. I've also got a smithing 3. Ooh. I hope I find a somber weapon here. You will empty the darkness. You'll have me above. I know now. I really want to find a somber weapon. Infinite baths washing over me at last. Are you the method in my madness? Are you the glory in my wrath? Infinite baths, dressing colors that you have. I have long to be here, and I am never going back. Even if I'm on my own, the silence is deafening. Up here alone. Do I have the grace right here? I think I do. I might not. I don't. And then some of these item checks right here are really free. In fact, I actually really like the routing. Now that I think about it, I really like the safer routing that I've been doing, where I run from the first steps down to the grace along the side of here, and then over to the Darrowell Everjail grace. Because it's a lot safer, and there are more safe and free item checks on my way than when I'm headed to, like, Church of Kale, or not Church of Kale, the Church of LA, and the gate front grace, where there are a lot of, like, not a ton, but there's still a lot of chances in between the church and the gate front for something to go wrong over the other option that I just said. Number 7. Eh. Are there any other items here? I should really check. Because if there are any other items, these are free items. Okay, there's this. Okay. Enemy. Item check. And I think that's all that's down here other than the cave right here. Be a somber weapon. But, like, it would be really cool if you were a somber weapon instead. I never checked the other two. I never checked Bernasty, Mr. Bernie himself, and, I didn't check the other merchant in Northern Limgrave. Only I could find a 5 and a 6. Again, Amber Starlight getting me excited for a remembrance. It looks like ad breaks are gonna come up in a little bit, everybody. So I'm gonna grab the grace over here at Storm Shack, grab the item. I'm gonna run to the nearby graveyard and check those. And then I'm gonna wait. Like, once I finish those, I'm gonna wait until after the ad to
Only to have, did you know? It's quite a
push any further.
Well, that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want to nothing.
I'm nothing but a craven.
The poor.
Ooh, free heals. Well, free. Quote unquote free. I can get poisoned, but Oh, yeah, I also, I learned a lot of the command strips that me and my mom used yesterday, were not meant for hanging pictures, I think. Because, so, like, I tried to take a nap before stream, right? That did not go well. Because, I kept having to get up, like, every 30 minutes, but from the sound of a picture falling off of the wall hitting the floor. So that was a thing. Ooh, that's a really good shield, actually. Alright, there's the ad break. Alright. I'm gonna grab this. Would you give me the item, bro? I'm gonna grab these items, and then we're gonna head over to Bernasty's shack. God damn it. I wish it would have given me the Gravebird helm first, because it's not bad, but the Omen Smirk one gives me a strength buff. That would have been just a little bit of extra damage. God damn, I've been trying to avoid them as much as I can. Icon Shield is a very unique shield, though. It gives you a health regen. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop some runes and... Like, I'm not gonna make any map progression, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Okay. I got a lot of magic damage. Don't know how I'm gonna use that. Got under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Running in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. God damn it. Can he just not shoot at me while I'm resting out of grace? Falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every breath that I take is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And Jesus.
Takes me back. All I know now's the time.
Ooh, that's good.
Not floating your boat, eh? Well,
I wonder if I can... That'd be really funny if this does work.
suppose I have no choice then. Is this what Grace would have of us?
Surely we're back from the ads, right? God damn it. Yeah. I'll see you at Volcano Manor, buddy. Can this golem fuck off, please? Alright, well, he had a somber 9, but it was 20k, so I don't think we'll be getting that anytime soon. Unless we run into, like, either Prime Consort Radon Phase 1, or, like, Morgott, or... Renala is a possibility, I think. I wanted to check also what the night boss is for Bernasty Shack. Be really funny if we can use the golem to kind of help cheese that as well. I just don't get why he's so mad at me. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so this is really good runes, but it's also really annoying. And it's because the children can start spawning in the roof. Also, low damage means that it's going to take a little while. Okay, I just remembered two things, though. I can shield poke, and we have a fucking golem that can decimate these kids. So sorry, children. You're about to become... It can't hit them? Oh my god. That's so sad. So I have to deal with him, but nobody else. Got it. Okay. No, that's great. I love that. It's in the roof again. Oh my fucking god. I hate it here. But it's a lot of runes. It's in the roof. I swear to God, though, I take too much more damage. I have to rest at that grace. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I healed. It's not great that I'm poisoned. But I can finish her right now. Please. Please. No! Fucking... Damn it. I gambled just a little too hard there. I should have just taken another one of those dumplings. Because it's like I'm not taking more poison. This is the worst grace ever. I can't have shit here. This asshole shooting arrows down my neck. What the fuck? Wait, did I? No, I still haven't checked that guy's store. That's what we're doing right now. Damn it, I wanted to pop that golden horn tender when I killed her. That was 11,000, that was 11,000 runes. It was 11,000 runes. It could have been,
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
like 12 something? It would have been like an extra 1,000 something runes. It's not super worth, but it's like just enough that it pays it off. 4 levels. Fair enough. Carry on. Oh, look at, okay. Icon shield is somber. That's interesting and good to know. Buddy, before I help you, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, so if the icon shield is somber...
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
Nice. Shit, 5 is the only one that I'm missing, isn't it? Oh, no, God damn it. Whatever. 5 will help me get further. And then I'll probably be in the smithing 5 territory, but if I can find a 6...
No matter.
Or if I can find a 5, we're cooking. Alright, well then I want to sell as much as I can. In case I am able to afford, things like Somber 5. No, that's Somber 2. Somber 4. I need a Somber 5 and 6, I believe. For nasty. I don't think Bernasty's gonna save me. Yeah, all he has is the 9. Damn it. Okay. Pray for the next one. And then if not, what item checks do I still have? I know that I have a lot of item checks. I'm just trying to think of, like, which ones do I have that I will benefit from the most? You know, like, what areas am I going to have the most drops in a tight area? Please have Sombers. Fuck! Alright, I did every graveyard, right? I did the one by Fort Height, I did the one by the ruins, I did both of them that are right here. That's Moog. I wonder which Moog. If he has a spawn-in animation that I can see... Ah, not that I can see. Alright, oh well. That's really troublesome. Okay, I'm gonna do fort height. It's not like there's a lot of checks right there, but oh wait, did I finish the graveyard over there? Also, I know for a fact that I didn't get the one little check down here by the water, but which is a legendary check. Okay, yeah. They'll be nice to sell when I replace them eventually. Did I get everything in there? I sure did. Okay. I did Archie's obscure check. I did my obscure check. Alright, we're gonna do fort height. If there's nothing there... Lumi! What the fuck? Oh my god, welcome in, Lumi. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the follow, Grimspace. Holy shit, how are y'all doing? Oh shit. Oh, I just lost icon shield. Okay, alright. Oh, I gotta tighten up for a second. What's going on, everybody? How are you? Hi, I'm Void Minashi. I'm a VTuber. I play a lot of Elden Ring. Like, a lot of Elden Ring. Every once in a while, I decide to play something that's not Elden Ring. When? I have no idea. Usually October. I do like variety, though. How's everybody doing? Concentrate. I'm concentrating. I'm focused. Don't worry. Lumi, Lumi, I've been glazing the shit out of you today, but I seriously appreciate that, that advice you gave me earlier. What's going on, everybody? How was stream? Yeah, no, it really helped because look, I'll be real with you, Lumi, because I used to do oh my god, Soul, thank you so much for being here to shout out, Lumi. 10-1 speedrun at the end, nice. What if you don't mind me asking, what time did you get, or like how did it go? I got really tired of speedrunning Dark Souls a while back. Because I got exhausted with it. I got really tired of all the resets and like just always going for it, and like I felt like I wasn't learning enough. So I love your idea of having like days set aside, or like when you need a break from resets to have a day without reset runs. I love that. 127, not bad for the first of the week. Hey, that's fucking better than me. The only time I ever, well, I mean, I always do like all bosses stuff. Grim, you stream too? Oh shit, okay. Thanks for shouting out Grim Soul. I gotta go follow Grim. I fucking love Sekiro. Alright, so right now we're still in Limgrave. I've only killed 2 bosses. We're at plus 10? Hang on. Ooh, okay, we're at plus 12, actually. Goddamn. Let me go do that real quick. I've just been trying to hunt for item checks to get weapon upgrades because, guys, holy shit. The bosses... The RNG that I got is atrocious. What's up, Red? Dude, the RNG that I got for this run is atrocious. Placidusax spawned instead of Aguil. Fia's champions are in Coastal Cave. I think those are the only 2. Oh yeah, I died once here at War Master Shack. It was phase 1 Renala, but there's a random golem. Let me just go there. I gotta show you this. This is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Lumi, that is the best emote combo I've seen. Alright. There's this golem. Yeah, him. There's a great bow golem that spawned over there that sees me every time I'm here. And so I was trying to fight phase 1 Renala over here while getting shot at by him. Not fun, I promise you that. I think I can do Fia's champs right now though with electrify armament on a Oh, and dude, and it didn't even, it wouldn't damage Renala or any of the little kids. Like, I thought I could use it to my advantage by like getting shot in the middle of all the kids. Didn't do any damage to them. Absolute tragedy. Enemies don't want to kill children in games. What a time to be alive. Raid and run, have to go get grocery shop. Hey, no worries. You do your thing, I totally get it. Thank you for dropping your friends off with me. Thank you for dropping off your chat. I seriously truly appreciate it. Okay, Skyrim lame law. Wait, what? Oh, I love that. Thanks for the 10 bits. You can't hurt kids in Skyrim either. Well, I mean, well, no, you're right. You can't really. Huh. Alright, how am I going to manage these? Like this. So, like, it's nice because they don't do as much damage. But, like, it's still Fia's champs, you know? Still, I'd rather run into them this early than, like, DLC. Ooh. Jesus! Bro, could you stop spamming your Ash of War like everybody in PvP? There we go. It's a poke. It's just a little touch. Just a little boop. Ooh, Spear Talisman. That's actually kind of... That's kind of nice if I get a shield, not gonna lie. It's been a chill run though so far. One death. Okay, so my 4 deaths were one death was really dumb. I tried fighting the Tibia Mariner as soon as I got into the world. Just a dumb idea that I'm not gonna do again. I gotta remember with Tibia Mariners, the big trouble with them is the fact that they spawn in so many ads. Alright, as long as I run really fast, I can just ignore that guy. But I don't need a fucking miracle. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. My will is stronger. So, how are you doing? So, oh my god, my mods, they can't even shout themselves out. SMH, look at this guy. It's so... and while I'm taking a break, dude, Grim, I gotta go drop you a follow. I'd love to see you streaming, Sekiro sometime. Grim, you speedrun Sekiro? I missed that message earlier. God damn. Alright, legend, my bad. I didn't mean to... My fault. I didn't respect your game. The show... No, you're getting shouted out, alright? Yeah. No, Lumi was so right, though. I need to have days where I do this, where, like, deaths are okay. And I obviously aim for as few deaths as possible. Like, I'm slipping a little bit because I do start to play it a little bit like it's not deathless, but I'm doing my best to, like, stick to French run mindset. I think it's okay if I do one reset run beforehand to like remind me that like, hey, it's real. You still can't like be okay with dying. This is purely just to get the item check from him after Darrowell.
Tell me if I can offer you.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? I think I missed a lot of the early item checks because I really didn't want to mess around by Church of LA. I'm trying to think of what other bosses should be pretty simple. I feel like no, because I think Placidusax is like resistant to lightning damage. I mean, it's still more damage because I'm just using a weapon buff. There we go. That's what we want to see. Soul, how are you doing? Soul, you helped me realize something last night. I know that you like do this without thinking about it so often, but you helped me realize something last night in your stream talks that we all appreciate so much. And it's that I realize that I'm not the kind of streamer that loves... Like, I don't like to set aside pure time for just chatting. Because yeah, you'll see, like, it's really hard for me sometimes to keep up with a conversation. And I'm kind of just accepting that that's just part of it. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to do a challenge run. That's the most important thing to me. But I fucking love yapping. And as long as I don't have to focus on the game, I could just talk all day. I should reset the Grace real quick. I'm thinking maybe I can do Placidusax because it'll be in water. But, yeah, because I remember you were talking about it last night, Soul, about... Like, you're not great at, like, yapping and gaming. Because you're so focused on the game. But, like, me, like, maybe it's because I've been doing this for longer. Or maybe it's just... I don't know, maybe it's that I'm just so used to yapping while I'm gaming. But... it's so fun for me to be doing it like this. I would really love if all... Oh, shit! Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna run away. We're gonna run away now. We're gonna run away. Yeah, so imagine just like loading into the game and you just see this, right? Oh my god. Okay. Waiting for the third one. There we go. I want to get him to walk onto the water if I can. I'm not gonna cry. I miss you. I'm not gonna cry. I love you. I'm not gonna cry. This isn't terrible damage. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Hey, he's in the water. Let's go. So happy. 'Cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. I'm sorry. That's okay, 'cause so are you. Broke on me. God damn, I don't remember that attack. Oh! I remember that attack. And I'm gonna go hit a Grace because we're out of healing. And he hits a lot harder than I expected. I hit him a lot harder than I expected too, though. So, at least we got that going for us. I like it, I'm not gonna crack. I like you, I'm not gonna crack. And everything returns to the peaceful way that it was. I think I already did all the item checks over there. There's a couple item checks in the Dragon Ruins. I really want to find a new weapon. Shit, speaking of, can't I? No, I still need smithing 5, which I might be able to buy. Hang on. Okay, none there still.
May the golden
Right. Let's go! 2 of them, I think, right? Yeah, because I need to get to plus 15. There we go. Cool, cool. Alright, we're gonna go sell a bunch of shit that we're not using.
I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
And we gotta sell those, and we can sell that. We can sell that. We can sell 2 of these. We can sell 2 of these. Any weapons? Icon shield. Gravebird helm. It's always so sad to say goodbye to like really good equipment. But I just gotta accept that it's like I'm never gonna be able to use it again anyways, so. Yo, plus 22.
Back all no matter.
That's actually so sad. That's one off of what I really need it to be. Yo, I can okay. That's kind of big. That's kind of big. Right? And then do I have only have 1 stone sword key. I'm not going to waste it right now then. I kind of need it to get into the hero's grave before I leave Limgrave. Yeah, I'll put it into there, and then I've never used spinning a weapon before. Let me try. I want to try like a different boss first. Let's see what the the death bird is. Oh my god, I just remember that we have Moog. Holy shit. It's rough. Oh, because I have Glintstone Wetblade. Oh, I love that. We can put Frostblade on or Frostbite on anything. Pastime, Nightfall. I know for a fact that one of the Moogs replaced our Tibia Mariner. Motherfucker, dude! I can't do this again! I can't do that again! Soul! Soul! Soul, why? This isn't even the first time that he's been right there! God damn it! I can't do this shit again, man! Why? Why? Fuck. I had to choose this to be the run to try and not die on. Oh my god. I need a weapon. I need a better weapon. I need a new weapon that has the current upgrade level on it. God, what are some obscure item checks I haven't done? There's the enemy that turns into a rune bear that I didn't kill that I can go do. I wanted to just quickly grab a couple other things first. Great. You know what? I couldn't buff my weapon again anyway, so. There's some obscure item checks like these. I don't think I did any of the Northern Limgrave checks. Future Tree Avatar, perfect. I can do that. That is great. That is no, it's a death bird. Okay. Alright, Deathrite Bird isn't actually that bad. Surely. Maybe I shouldn't have Frostbite on this weapon, though. Yeah, maybe I should... Yeah. I should really change the Ash of War on this thing before I try fighting that. Oh, there's an item check right here. I never did this one. Got it. Okay. Assassin's Gambit. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, we're running. We're not doing it. Got it. Got it. We're not safe here. Got it. Holy. Okay. What item checks can I do? It's like the constant question right now. I don't think I did Kaiden warrior camp right here. Golden Runes, I'm not upset, but... Right here, give me a somber weapon, please. Now we're heavy loaded. Okay, this is Northern River. That gives me the checks. So I can do the checks that are upriver, and then I can jump up the Spirit Spring, and I can go do the checks like the Lance Talisman, the NPC Invader, which could be a lot of runes. And potentially a weapon as well. I don't think there's an item check up here, but, you know, for desperation's sake, I'm checking. Okay. I know that I went up the wrong way and that there's an item check if I go this way. I think I'm usually dropping down on top of here, which is why I forget. My patience is waiting. Is this entertaining? Okay. Throwing daggers. Any checks in the cave early on? I think there might be one check. I just really need a new weapon right now. I mean, ideally some new armor would be cool too, but... Oh, hell, I can't leave here until I fight the boss, can I? Shit, okay. I'm not going down. Not going down because I don't want a Memory of Grace, because, I mean, 2K isn't very much for leveling right now, but it's a lot. It's a lot. If I wanted to go for weapon upgrades and whatnot. Okay, I have strength to your check. I have him that I forgot about. Whoops.
Hello? Oh, I am pleased. My just give and I'll don't dally. Give it your all.
Yeah, buddy, this is gonna hurt though. All I have is a thrusting weapon. Oh, really?
Oh, that's well.
Yo, that just saved the fucking run. What? Hang on. That just saved this. Where's that fucking Deathrite bird? I swear he's about to learn. I really wish I had a great shield right now, I'm not gonna lie. A great shield would be really nice for being able to make use of the spear talisman. Okay, so I checked the chest, but I never grabbed the wet knife. Wet blade. I just heard an aging untouchable. And I can, like, feel the goosebumps on my back in terror. Is that just me, or did it just get really fucking scary in here? Alright, we cannot hang out around there. I checked this chest, right? Yes. Okay, so then before I do any more item checks at all, this is really important. Sacred Order on the spear. And we're gonna go absolutely destroy that bird with it. I'm realizing the music's really quiet. Which is good since y'all rated in, but I want to bring it back up now that I'm just kind of chilling and focusing on the run. I wonder if I can get him to jump off. Yeah. Well, this just went sideways really fast. Because I forgot that there's the putrid tree avatar on this side. I'm not gonna quit out because that's kind of against the spirit of the challenge, but I am gonna run over this way so I can grace over here. Wow, I know I've scraped the bottom of the barrel when I've done that item check. Where's the grace? Okay, I thought it was right here. I just didn't see the light. No. Okay. We have our sacred order spear, which should hit for like 2,000 damage. It's always so funny to see the lightning rams in their like default idle animation. I think that's been one of my favorite parts of randomizers, is like the really silly things that you find like that. Okay, currently at 283 sacred damage. But because of Sacred Order and the fact that it is, in fact, holy damage, 300 is still really good per R1. Heavy rolling is not fun ever. Okay. Just die. Just keep screaming. Okay. 8,900? Holy. Okay, still no new weapon though. What were the checks that I was thinking of that I hadn't done? I need to go back to War Master's Shack for those. And I'm gonna pump some points into health while I'm at it. Happens and I'm head over heels. Actually, I'm gonna put more into endurance right now. Because I do worry about being heavy loaded and not finding more equipment, and also because there is a good chance I don't really know the interaction between Moog's Nihil and your max health. Oh, because it's max health, because it does percent health damage. And I have 6 unupgraded flasks. That's a good reason to keep my health relatively low until I beat him. Alright, we got an item check here. That sure is one of the item checks of all time. And I hate it. We've got the Golden Vow Knight and the Scarab up ahead. And I have the NPC over there. And the item that's next to where the NPC spawns. Okay, nice. Easy item check. God damn it, I hate when this happens. I cannot believe that I'm gonna have to come back for that. Oh, and then there's Lance Talisman after I do this. That's one of the other ones. Let me see, I was spinning weapon on, right? I think that's pretty good for an NPC fight. I don't really know. I don't do PvP, but Somber 7, Redmane Greaves, okay. I mean, it's something. I'm sorry, that is the funniest looking animation on this big ass spear. Too bad it's just a Flame Guardian. Not even a good drop. But, yeah, I mean, it's worth equipping. That, I did, okay. I forgot that I have Golden Vows. I could have been using those. Ooh, I also do have a Magic Shield Grease that I could use, to help me get a little extra blocking power from the... Is it a medium shield or a small shield? Great. Alright, item check over this way. Also, I thought there was more range to spinning weapon. I didn't realize that it was, like, right in front of you. Dang. Alright, time to start looking inside of places. Catacombs are a good place to start. Or just killing an enemy. Okay. Partisan plus 22 with Impaling Thrust. That's really good. What's up, Lush? How are you? Say to find a home. What's good? How are you doing? Chillin'? I love to hear that. I am too. About to go to sleep? Wow, this guy... Oh, I'm kidding. Ooh. Full lag spike. I'm playing with you, bro. Don't worry. I'm kidding! And we're back to light rolling. Why is that corner glowing red? I think there's not a worthwhile item check over there. Save a bit more for you, I guess. Oh my god, Lush. No, dude, you don't have to. Okay, drippy and more functional. I only have to work in 3.5. What do you mean? Why are you only just going to sleep? What is with me? You know what? The chat reflects the streamer, and I have a poor sleep schedule too. Alright, what are we looking at? Okay, easy. Would you just stab already? Holy shit! Oh, so you've been having a rough night. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Or at least, I shouldn't be making that assumption. I hope you're doing well. What does that mean? Now you got me concerned. I don't know if I want to know the rest. You had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. Yeah, Lodge, you might want to reword that, because it's a little, yeah. You might want to reword that, homie.
I took you no matter to lay out your own.
You know, having a strong vocabulary is a very important part of my job, and my whole life, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. Alright, let's do some store checks real quick, see if I have any smithing aids. I don't think... No.
May the gold.
Ah, bro. You will learn and grow from this experience about how to handle things in the future. Because I'm not about to take your side, because if you're admitting that, like, good on you for admitting that, right? But also, that means you got some stuff to work on, and I respect that you recognize that you've got some stuff to work on. I was about to say, what bosses do I have left? Like, I don't have many left. I have so many bosses left. Huh. Okay. I'll just trust you. It's your life. And I'm definitely not about to step into your relationship. That's too much for me. Lord knows I have enough trouble getting into a relationship. If you try, yeah. You know what? I looked at that ceiling a whole lot, alright? I know what's on that ceiling. I know half of the fucking popcorn spots on my popcorn ass ceiling. I'm not looking up right now. So I guess I don't trust you. You know what's really funny though? Subvel has a really good story about the joke about like look up, it says gullible on the ceiling. Because Subval, I'll never get it. Subval's one of our VIPs, was one of our mods. Subval actually wrote gullible on the ceiling in one of their professors' classrooms. And that professor decided to use it as a teaching moment for all of his students. About the importance of fact-checking everything that you hear. Because he would open up all the time by making a joke about how it says gullible on the ceiling. And then everybody who looked up and read that it said gullible on the ceiling, he was like, yeah, all of you are doing it right. Because you actually fact-check when somebody says something, no matter what dumb thing it is that they said. Oh, not the ad break getting in the way of the fun story. Either way, that's a really funny one to me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Also, why are glove words not randomized in this run? I'm sub. I know you're sub. Mr. Gift 10 subs. I know you're sub. Tier 2 sub. I still can't believe that. Which I'm working on something for. You're gonna have a special emote. Don't worry. I think I can only make one tier 2 emote right now, but yeah, when I finally get to add more emotes, I'm adding a new tier 2 emote. Please be a good boss fight, and if you're a good boss fight, please be a boss that... like... What will I do if she doesn't listen to me? I mean, it seems like you already know. Also, real quick. Dick punch! Yo! Behind everything you lived inside, left you behind. You keep me down. I'm better now. Won't break me again. You can leave. Buddy, you can leave. No. You can leave. I need you to remember those words. But you recognize it, which means that you can break that. Buddy, you should not be keeping yourself in a relationship if you're not prepared to stay in it. Jesus Christ, man. Cool. No rune bear this time. That made me really, really mad last night when I got killed by a rune bear right here. Like, I was definitely crashing out. Alright, I don't care what boss is in there. I am just... Good thing I did that. Wolfie! I don't know who CZN is. Also, hey Wolfie, now that you're here, can you help Ludge with his really dumb, not dumb, but craziness situation? Silent Storm? I still don't know who that is. Yeah, this guy just said something dumb, and I gotta hold my tongue. I gotta... Ludge, buddy, I love you, but like... I'm not the person that should be telling you what's going on. Wolfie, on the other hand, Wolfie is the right person. Also, hi Lush, how are you? Hey, by the way, I updated the 500 metal pipes to redeem. Fuck ass autocorrect is crazy. But also, I feel that because, dude, I wish I had it sometimes. Last night, I got clowned on so fucking hard in Zach's chat. What did I change? I changed the 500 metal pipes redeem. So it's a little less annoying, but I haven't tested whether or not it will crash my computer. I'm not telling you to redeem 500 metal pipes. I'm letting you know, though, that I changed it so it's less annoying. But I don't know if it'll crash my computer or not. And I think you can assume what that means. But nobody's redeemed it yet to find out. So I'm just letting everybody know. I say this, eventually Izzy's going to come back in here and do it. Because, like, y'all loved the redeem, but also I could tell that we were all, like, losing brain cells to it. Ooh, that might, plus 22. Damn, that goes to 21. You had brains. I mean, I assume you once did. And then you became an artist, and you welcomed into the rest of you were welcomed into what the rest of us in the creative space experience, which is constant burnout. Immutable shield and scholar shield are the dumbest things that I can pick up because seals and shields equipped to the same slot in the rando. Look, so what is Void talking about? Void made I made a new name for you? I did? What? I don't know. He's talking about something about his relationship, and I'm not, I recognize at this point in time that I am not, somebody to talk to about relationships. And I was praying that literally anybody... I want to fucking do Valiant Gargs, man! Being a dumbass, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Fuck. Oh, by the way, we're not doing Deathless today. God damn it. Valiant Gargs, man. Okay, this is useless right now, but I need to have this equipped. Because I'm using it for basically every fight right now. The shield is fucking useless. Rune Arc because bonus health. As long as I don't die, it'll remain that way. I don't have anything for dealing with poison. I guess Horn Baron would be nice to use before stuff, but eh. Alright, I'm gonna Magic Grease, and then we're gonna Impaling Thrust our way into a stagger, I think. Lush, that tells us fucking nothing. God damn it! Ah, I just wanted to keep dodging long enough to use a raw meat dumpling. Why is Void calling him a dumbass? I calls it as I see it. I did forget to do this, though. Ooh, the headshot there was huge. And I know when I see dumbass because, you know, it's like stupid knows stupid. Real recognizes real. Dumbass recognizes dumbass. Yeah, exactly. Fuck me, man. I even tried to mog out. Lush, bro. Either explain it or don't talk about it. Pick one or the other, man. Yeah, that's getting loud. You know what's funnier is the words that it chose to automod are not the words I would have wanted it to choose to automod. It did not automod anything in the second half of that sentence. Luz, that's one of the most real, like, honestly, that's one of the most normal things I think I've ever read in my chat. Who is Wolfie streaming? Wow. Wow. Wow, Soul. Oh, my, honestly, okay, what was my favorite thing was it's like you either draw just enough to learn to make your OCs and then never improve, or you end up drawing like hentai. So anyways, my commissions for hentai are as follows. I sent that to my friend who's an artist, and they immediately went, yeah, and that's how I ended up drawing Pokemon hentai. It's like that thing of like you live long enough to... What is it? You live long enough to die a hero or you become the villain? I gotta find the meme for you, Wolf. You're gonna love it. It's really funny. I'm drawing you into that meme if you send it to me. Okay. That's fine. I'll have a totally different character design in like 3 months. So it won't even be me anymore. Three months is so long. Soul, you have no fucking idea. I've explained to you how long I've been waiting for this model, man. 3 months is fucking nothing. You said I was drawing your PNG tuber? PNG? Oh. Oh. Oh, I've made Wolf very mad. Wolf isn't just drawing my character pregnant. Wolf is like finding a picture of me. Sorry, where? Bro. Alright, Lush. You gotta decide right now. Are you telling the story or are you avoiding it? Because I swear to God, I'll time you out if you... Which part? Tell the story. You haven't told any part. I don't even know any part of it. Don't fuck with Wolfie. Wolfie's fucking crazy, okay? Kidding, Wolfie, I love you, okay? Don't be mad. Okay, it's that, and then... And then the holy lasers. Please. Okay. I had a safety heal in there at least. There we go. This has got to be a lot of God. This has got to be a lot of runes. 25,000. Okay. So basically what I'm doing for this run, for everybody that's just tuning into it, I am pretty much doing the French run rule set, but without the permadeath, because I need to just learn more. You're gonna keep going when you die? Yes. Because I just need to learn more. Oh. The whole PC is about to crash. There it is. That was fun. He's ordinary. I want to have a better understanding of scaling, of what to expect, of, you know, more experience with different weapons, about all of it. I just realized that I don't have any flasks. Now we get the whole story. I really need to fix my fucking... My model's so... uncalibrated. Do I think I can do this boss? I'm gonna peek my head into the boss room. Holy! Fuck. Oh! We have 20 HP and a dream to get the fuck out of here. I got words, I'm not gonna say it. I need somebody to write it out. I should not be the one to be telling Ledge this. But I got choice words right now. What can I put on this? Like I can do cold. You know what? I will, yeah. It doesn't matter before I do that, boss. I want to go do Moog before it becomes a bigger problem. Oh, and look at that. It's actual Moog. I need to stagger him fast. We're not going to stagger. Fuck. Okay. Got it. Okay. I understand now what happens when you fight real Moog too early. And with too much health. Okay, so number one thing, I have to be at full health when we get to his second phase like that. Second, 15,000 runes. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's how you have to do it. Only one death against a really difficult boss. That's good. That's really good. Not what I want, but it's good. Well, Lodge, I want to say first of all that I appreciate you being able to be open with us, because I do want this to be able to be a safe space where anybody can talk about anything, no matter how difficult it is. Yeah, that's actually where I was gonna go next with it. You're a dumbass. I love you. You're a dumbass, Lodge. Okay, you shouldn't be trying to change anybody else, because you shouldn't be wanting anybody else to change for you. That's the first thing that I want to say. And I mean that in the, like, most loving and harsh way that I can mean it. That is, you cannot expect that other people will change for you. That's just a thing. Like, bitch, how... I'll kill you, Luz. I swear to God, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Truly, I do. I'll kill you. You bastard. Asshole. I can't believe you would do this to me. Look, man. Fuck. It's hard to talk with you fucking real right after you do that. God damn it. Congrats, everybody. They got a sub. Look at this asshole. Drops a bunch of shit in chat. Drops 5 gift subs. And what do you think now? You're still dumb as hell, but... No, but if I'm being completely real about it, right? If I'm being like completely honest and very serious about it with you, I'm just a boy. No, I know. And I don't want to like make you feel like you can't still be silly you and like have fun. But it's okay, and this is experience from me. All right, this is not universal experience. Maybe somebody else's different advice. My big thing is at this time in my life, I cannot expect that anybody else will change. Especially not because I want them to. People will only change because they want to themselves. All right, that's number one. I'm gonna put on something in the background so it's not dead silent, but nobody will change because you want them to. They have to change because they want to. That will always be a thing. I understand your point on this though, that you feel that you can't leave, but you can, and you always can, and you should never in your life feel like you are so attached and so stuck in one place. And you know, and it's like, I know that emotions and relationships can make us feel this way, but I am of the opinion that you should never let somebody have that much control over your life. Because what you've done is you've given away part of yourself to this relationship. And it seems like you've given away a level of control over yourself to it that I think is really important for you to have ownership of. I want to scroll back up because I do want to take this serious for a second. I want to have a little heart to heart with you, buddy, because I do care. Like, even, you know, forget about the fact that you just gifted me 5 subs, which, like, thank you, and also fuck you. Love you, bro. I want to scroll back up so I can make sure I'm getting my points with all of it. I feel weird doing this because, like, we're live on stream, but also, again, it's a safe community space. I don't want you to feel. I don't want anybody to feel like they wouldn't be able to talk about their own troubles ever. They didn't get through to her, then I guess I'm gonna keep being more and more miserable. I just worry about the fact that you've given a level of control over your life to somebody like this, and that you almost don't want to take it back. You don't like it when other people are watching? My, I know, I'm so crazy for that. Thank you for the hype tray, know me. It's not her job to make you feel significant, and I want you to remember that. You are significant regardless of her. She should not be giving you value. Perfect emote. Do go get some rest, but Liza, I want you to DM me about this because I want to be able to talk to you about this. This one's a bit important to me. You've very quickly become a very active person in the community, and I appreciate having you here, and I want to be able to talk to you about this because it's important to me to know that you are well and you are feeling valued, because I don't want you to ever feel like you're not valued. You're valued as part of this community, for one thing. I don't know, man. I don't want anybody to feel like they're it's hard for me to be available and open about things like this, especially on days like today for myself. Because I'm having a very rough day, but at the same time, I want to be able to, I want to be able to be there. Yeah. No, Luz, you don't have to worry. I know, like, I understand that feeling. I've been there. I get that. You don't have to further describe it. Those words are exactly the words that they need to be, nothing more or less. God, I just remembered fucking PCR Phase 2 is out there. And honestly, I'm only going to be alive for like another 20, 30 minutes. But, I understand that feeling. Because I've been there. So, first of all, know that you're not alone. First and foremost. Because I've also been there. I understand that exact feeling. Trust me. And that's why I want to tell you that also, please trust me that not only do you have value as a person, you always will, but beyond that, you shouldn't... you're out of work and exhausted. God, I feel that. But on top of that I feel like she's giving me friend treatment instead of boyfriend treatment. And that's why you feel like that. Tell her that. Exactly what you just told me. Communication's important, and if you want to be with, I don't want to tell you to leave your girlfriend. I don't want anybody to, I don't think I should be giving relationship advice, but I can give personal advice regarding things that are going on in it. You know what I mean? Well, then you know what? If you communicated that and you're being completely open and you're being completely honest with her, and she can't help to reciprocate what you're telling and your concerns, then she's missing out on a great person. Not telling you to leave your girlfriend. Yeah, thank you. I'm like, oh yeah, like, let's listen to the online streamer guy. That's a great idea. Dude, fuck this boss, man. Oh my god, because I'm out of FP. Are you fucking kidding me right now? So they're perma aggroed on me. I can't drop the aggro, given just the nature of the bosses. Holy yap, though, not gonna lie. It's because this is important to me. You've become a valued person in this community, Luz. I don't want you to feel like you're not valued. Also, hi, Gigi. I'm so sorry. You came in the middle of a rather serious moment. I hope you managed to get plenty of good rest. I know that I need some good rest tonight, too. I don't, I don't know. I don't know the words to say. I don't know the... You're important, Luz. You're important. You're valued. And you deserve to have your feelings reciprocated by somebody who can do that. Same as anybody else. Reciprocated, it's like, Recipro... Like, I know what it means in my head, but, it's kind of like to respond in kind. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. It's like to respond in kind, to respond to somebody's action with a corresponding action, to give love when love is received, to give thanks when thanks is... you know, to reciprocate is to... Well, yeah, if somebody punches you, you reciprocate by punching them. That would be reciprocation. Also, holy fuck, god damn it. Okay. This is my worst boss. And this is the hardest boss. Dude, I'm not gonna make it through the rest of his attacks without any more flasks. Play Night Rain, nice. Oh, what do you think about the new characters and how they look for the DLC? Fuck, man. Alright, well now is a good night, guys. Have a good one. Take care, gang. Well, have a good night. And reach out if you need to. I'm serious. We care about you, homie. Have a good one. You haven't seen them yet? They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I am very excited about one of them in particular, who's looking like a character that I'm going to really enjoy. When does the DLC come out? Like 1 or 2 weeks? I think it's in 2 weeks. I already bought the deluxe edition, so like I'm getting it on day one, but which shit, if anybody here plays Night Rain, we'll be doing open lobbies on day one. Anybody is free to join, nobody has to join, but shit, otherwise I'll just be playing solo. I got no problem with that. I need to go to nighttime. Wish I can join them on Xbox. Damn, build a computer, I guess. Get a Steam machine. Kidding, I'm kidding. I keep doing this at pastime. Pastime tonight. On de nuit. Deluxe gets the DLC? Yeah. If you got the version that says day one DLC access, but I'm so curious. Can he end up doing that thing where he just walks until he dies? No, I guess not. He's just returning to his default position right now. Fuck. Probably just 2 hits. One. And I've got to wait for like the really big openings, not just like any small opening. But the openings like this that don't have a follow-up. God damn it. Like, I get it. He has little health, but Jesus Christ. I don't have any status. You know what? Honestly, I should have frostbite on the weapon. Honestly, like, I know that he takes less damage to magic, but like, everybody does. Just give it frostbite. I have to wait till night. Nah, I'm beating him. And then, honestly, I wish that I would just do something where I can just fight him like a couple dozen times. Because this is a fight that I am just not good at. I know I'm supposed to get off in like soon. But I'm going to be so annoyed if I don't beat him before I go to sleep. Anyways. Oh, shit. Yippee! Okay, I made it to phase 3, though. Like, that's better. Still terrifying, but better. Man, I thought this was going to be one of those quicker challenge runs. This is a real fucking challenge. But it's one that I'm like, I'm really committed to. Like, I am really into this. Like, I don't think I've ever been... I can't say ever. But it's been a long time since I was, like, this committed to the idea of a challenge that takes so many resets. Yeah, that's a death. That was a bad start. I need to stop trying to sneak up on him. I'm trying to close the distance early because his moves are a lot easier to deal with at close range. I'd say easier, as if they're easy at all, but... I should say I know how to deal with him at close range. Chalk this up to watching Zach fight him for like 100 hours plus just fighting him myself so many times as well. I mean, it's really funny to say that it's like, how many times have I played Elden Ring? Like, less than you would think, given my love for it, but... Hang on, I really want to read that. I saw something about I keep getting him Loretta's Shore. Let me just lock in for a minute. Fuck. Keep getting him in Loretta's Arena by Ronnie. He does that explosion at the start and shatters every tree. Yeah. It's God, what was it? One time I got him at Gaius's Arena. That's a crazy one. Also, welcome in, Angel. With Solus. I don't know, whichever one you prefer. I've fought him in small rooms, in big rooms, in open fields, in, you know, his own arena, which is still the worst place to fight him. Alright, that's 3 deaths to Consort. I can't... I don't want to let another one go. And also, I don't think I'm committed to this run at all, so I'll probably be starting a new run next time. But I feel like I'm learning a little more about the run by letting myself be allowed to die. So, are you also doing a French run? Yeah, it's... I agree with the terrain. Because, like, fighting him here is really rough. Hyping yourself up to try it? Nice! Well, then you're starting at step 1, which is you want to do it and you're watching people who are trying it. Yeah, fuck. God damn it. It looks like a really fun way to play the game. It does. I'm Okay, let me explain to you, right? I was gonna allow like, I wanted to do like a run today where I was gonna be like, oh my god, like, this is a shit seed. This is a really shit seed. I had Placidus Sax and Agios Lake, Fia's Champions in Coastal Cave, and now I have Prime Consort Radon Phase 2 right here, which is the second seed that I've run into, by the way, that has Prime Consort Radon Phase 2 right here. Oh, not the ad break. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know that nothing important... I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, because who knows, what if the next attempt is the attempt. I can't rest now until I kill him. God damn it. God, what can I even do here to, like, add to it? Are you fucking with me, man? It aggroes me every fucking time. Impaling thrust is too slow to use anyways, so I think that the frost buildup with cold partisan is good. Besides, what else am I gonna do? The sacred order? Holy damage? Are you kidding me? Hardly any item checks left to do in the entire area. Trying to think of any item checks, actually. I did the graveyard that was out here. I did the chair check. I did the tree. I did everything along here. I did this coast. I did this coast. I don't even know if there's anything in this area. I did those. I did the starlight there. I did that graveyard. I did that graveyard. I did both of these graveyards. I've killed Moog. I've killed... not Murkwater Catacombs or High Road Cave. And Fringe Folks Heroes Grave, actually. That's a lot of item checks. Ah, and I finally got the second key for it. Look at that. This is... either way. I want to get this, I want to get this experience in with killing him one more time before I end for the night. We'll go ahead and take a look right now and see who I want to raid into. What kind of a stream do y'all want to see, I guess, would be the idea. Elden Ring randomizer race. No way there's only 57 people watching him. That's crazy. I should raid him. I think that would be fun tonight. I think I see why nobody's watching him right now. Because his stream broke like 3 minutes ago. Interesting. It's the void that hates me. No, I doubt. I fucking love you. I just heard, oh no, not the ad break, and then the ads roll, yeah. My first randomizer, I got Melania and Castle Morn. Where'd I get Melania on my first random? I got my first one. My first one was Devious. My first randomizer, I got Moog's Sacred Spear really early. And I think that a full 3 use of the weapon art killed Melania phase 1 immediately. And she replaced Noxtella Dragonkin. I think Malekith was in Castle Morn on my first. Which I was like fully prepared for a really rough fight, and then I killed him really fast because here's what I've learned, right? Also, do you prefer being called Angel, Angelus, Solus? I can go for any of them. Also, hi Lime, I love you. Lime, come back, I love you. You hear me? Lime, I miss you. God, that one's really easy to dodge if you're close. And it really sucks as soon as you're far away. Solus is good if it's easier. Okay. Fuck. I'm definitely dying. I'm not even fucking with the death counter anymore because I don't even care about this run anymore. I'm just killing Radon and then I'm scrapping the entire save file. As far as I'm concerned, I died 7 times for dumb reasons. And just as many times against PCR Phase 2 because it's goddamn PCR Phase 2. I think the best place to run into PCR Phase 2 on a French run would be the Weeping Peninsula, because it's not that Weeping Peninsula is the easiest, but by the time you've cleared every boss fight in Limgrave and you've made it out of there, it's like, it's so much easier. Or it's like there's like a weight lifted off of your back. Somewhere you can like 3-shot him with Lion's Claw. I don't think you can 3-shot him, and I don't even think Lion's Claw is a good idea against him. But I know what you mean, yeah. Somewhere where you just do some devious damage. Or you just have like a really good bleed weapon. Only hitting him once so I can regen my stamina. Honestly, that's the move that I'm most familiar with, and it's where I can get in 2 hits. Alright, he's probably going to phase transition soon. Yep, there's the phase transition. Fuck you. How many runes do I get? You get 6,200 fucking runes. What the fuck? I'm so fucking mad. Alright, I'm ending this run. I'm going to sleep. Thanks for... Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dropping by. I fucking hate it in Limgrave, man. I don't ever want to come back to Limgrave. I'm so tired of it. God damn it. Have a good sleep. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta get up super early. Go get a scan done. It's so weird. I'm trying to find who to raid out to though. You wanna watch some Night Rain? Okay, there's Hitless Elden Ring, Night Rain. Um 2.0 debut and first subathon. What? Oh my god, they might as well be listening to my playlist. I know where we're going. What the fuck? Okay. Night Rain is good with me, just hit depth 5. I can't do that. I have no idea. Never mind, it's Genshin. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's go to slap my penguin. I love that guy. I really put all of the spaces and everything in there. as if it can work like that. Oh, look at that. I even have to make sure that I get his name right because apparently there's an extra N at the end of his name. All right, everybody. I'm gonna dip after a little bit. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope everybody had a great start to their week. I hope everybody had a good Friday. Seriously. Tomorrow I'm gonna get back to like reset runs. I just want to get better at Limgrave, but until tomorrow, everybody, take care.